Hello everybody, I'm Randy Webster and welcome to BookBlade, where we're educating the world, this time 18 miles plus. We're at the world famous Strand Bookstore here in New York City. So when you come to New York City, you got to go to the Strand. It's on 12th and Broadway, and everybody knows this is world famous. We're no cappuccino bars, we just have books. So let's head inside, take a tour of this place. It's going to be exciting. Let's go. Okay everybody, we're inside the rare book room with owner Fred. Fred, thanks for having us here at the Strand, and we're in the rare book room. So give us a little background on you, Fred. Would you mind?
The store was started in 1927 by my father, Benjamin Bass, and he had a little store on 4th Avenue. At that time, 4th Avenue was known as Book Row of America. There were 48 bookstores that went from 14th Street all the way down to Astor Place. They're all gone now. They faded away. We're the only surviving member. We had to move off 4th Avenue, and we're at Broadway now on 12th. And the Strand has survived all these years. We now employ more people in the combined 48 bookstores. We have a bigger inventory and do a bigger business than they ever even dreamed of doing.
Well, why have you survived and everybody went out of business? What is the why?
Most of the reasons were the people running the stores were older. They were maturing. They didn't train anybody to take their place. Out of the 48 bookstores, only 2 sons went into the business. All these booksellers were very strong, self-centered, knowledgeable individuals, but they didn't impart knowledge to anybody else.
See, that's interesting. And when you do come to the Strand, you notice how the people here are incredible.
Well, the thing that keeps us going is the staff here.
Is the staff.
We have incredible staff here. It's about 230 people right now. And they've hired some more yesterday or today. Yeah. I don't know. They keep adding to the payroll, which I have to sign the check for. So.
We're in the rare book room. I want to see the rare books that we're excited to see.
Okay, I'm happy to show them to you. Most of the really expensive books we keep under lock and key in this golden vault that we have back here. But most of all the other books are open to the public, and they can see them, touch them, feel them, and look at them. As long as they don't abuse them, that's all. The one thing I've collected over the years of books and prints of Matisse. I happen to love the artist and his work, so I've had a great love of Matisse. And my gem here right now is a copy of James Joyce's Ulysses that is illustrated by Matisse and signed by Matisse. But the copy we have here now in the store, let me take it out, is a particularly scarce and rare one. This is the Matisse.
And how much is the Matisse?
This is $45,000.
Oh my God.
That's the James Joyce's Ulysses. But the thing that makes this particularly scarce is it was signed by James Joyce. But when James Joyce came to sign these copies, he took a look at Matisse's illustrations, which were, let me try and just get them for you. And he suddenly realized that they weren't from his book.
Oh.
They were from the original? Homer.
Now, would you cry if you sold this book?
Yes. I don't want to sell it.
You'd up the price.
I don't want to sell it, yeah.
Yeah.
And when he took a look at the illustrations, he said, they're not my book, and he quit signing them.
Oh,
so only a few copies were signed, and this one is now signed by both of them.
Wow.
Let me get this out for you. And there it is. We have the double signature on it.
That is amazing. Wow.
Now, I have a copy of this at home without Joyce's signature.
Oh, okay. It doesn't leave the vault.
No,
The other one does.
It doesn't do it. Huh? Oh, yes. Well, this is a particularly very nice set we have of Mark Twain's writings.
Really?
Yes, okay. But this was double signed by Mark Twain and Samuel Clemens.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
So it's nice, you know.
That's kind of nice.
Makes it kind of fun. We just have the first volume in here. The rest of the set is on the shelf over there. You see
up there?
Up there, yes.
The rest, oh yeah, wow.
So that's one of the gems we have here too. Originally it was 8 miles of books, and many years ago George Will came in here and he wanted to do an article on the Strand, and during the interview he asked me how many feet there were. And we did a rough measurement, and it came out to over 8 miles of books, just counting the shelves. And then he wrote an article starting saying 8 miles of New York worth saving for the shelves of the Strand Bookstore.
That's a lot of books.
That's a lot of books. Yeah, we
Have you read them all?
I bought them all. I'll tell you that. So that's more or less.
Wow.